I didn't share this, so we'll just be curious to see who shows up, if anyone. Here we go. I'm just sharing this, so if you lose me for a second, it's because of that. What's going on? How are you? If you're here, say something so I can know what's going on. So what have I been up to these days? Was busy for work for a while. Unfortunately, I got hurt on the job, so I'm out on OI. So I'm just trying to take it easy, not do anything too crazy. Some back issues because of that, but I'm able to change water in my tanks because it's just moving around a hose pretty much. You know, a couple pounds, no big deal. But it is what it is. Things happen. You move on. And that's really all you can do. Let's do that. So, what have you guys been up to? Wow. Like I said, been really busy. Let's see. Can I do it like that? Where the light doesn't really affect it. There we go. It's probably a little bit better. Just having a fun time, relaxing, chilling, doing the normal things. Doing top off the tanks. I closed down the bow front. All that's living in there is snails at this point. Took all the plants out. Stuff like that. The kitchen, I still got some guppies in there. I got guppies in this tank. Guppies in this tank. Actually, why is the light not on? I know why that isn't. Blue velvets in this tank. Blue velvet shrimp. Red cherry shrimp. And then you got the big boys behind me. That tank glass needs to be cleaned. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Like I said, I'm trying to take it easy. So, yeah, I'm just back. Check out my other videos I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to do more content because I really don't want to be up and moving around too much with how my back's feeling. But I will just record videos, edit them real quick, put them up, in 5, 10, 15-minute clips real quick and easy of different tanks. I got the 75-gallon. I know I posted an older video, part 1, where I got Dustin's fish tank plants in. I got a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4 to that. I will be releasing them over the next week to 2 weeks, little by little. Make sure that they're doing all right. I plan on live streaming the next time, probably, if not tomorrow, the following day, like Wednesday, but we'll see. I got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, there's 3 people here. Cool. Oh, no, there isn't live. So I'm just doing that. I got other things in the works for different tanks. I am trying to break this rack down because I don't want it here anymore. I want to switch this whole room around just for the sake of making things easier. I have the yellow shrimp over in that tank. The big gray one in the corner, the tote, has guppies in it and some white clouds that I've recently picked up. I'll show you the video of that eventually, probably when I get to it editing wise. And let's see, that tank's taken care of. This one has a bunch of plants, the 18-gallon tote on the ground. A lot of plants, a lot of fancy guppies in there, different types of them, kind of a mixed jumble. Same with these. I'm actually probably going to try to clear those out, so if anyone's looking for like mutt guppies or whatever, let me know and I'll send some your way. Just DM me, let me know. I have some plants from here. I got guppy grass, all kinds of stuff, plants in all my tanks. Java fern, Java moss, Christmas moss, flame moss, a bunch of different types of mosses. Wisteria, bacopa, a few other things in some other tanks that I'm just letting grow out, do their own thing, go buck wild. So that's pretty much what's been going on with me lately. I'm curious to see how you guys are doing. Stuff like that. Let's see, let me go to my channel and see how the live looks. There, put that up like that. This is a newer phone from the last time you guys talked. So I'm just still getting used to it. Let's go to analytics. Viewers, views. Got 2 likes. Good evening for anyone that's out there. I'm sure there's other live streams going right now with Christmas being here. All that fun jazz. Let's see, it says me, myself, and I. Toggle timestamps. Let's see what this comes in. Really, it's only doing it at 720. Oh, the camera cameras are probably only 720p on this. That's a little ridiculous, but whatever. We'll move on. So let me show you some of the tanks, or at least the dirtier tank. Don't mind the water level. This one I have to clean. Got some glass to clean. That's from the light. I did have a lot of plants in here, but the cichlids just like to move them, especially the Oscar and stuff like that. The convicts large. I mean, you can see brown algae. These tanks just have a lot of stuff in front of them because I've been trying to downsize stuff. So let me see what I can do about this. I mean, you're not going to see much. Here's one of the tanks. Don't mind the camera. Stuff I'm setting up later to see if I can do stuff. Put that right there. This is the blue velvet tank. The lights are off because they're supposed to be off anyways. This is my other tanks I have on. I'm just using the cable to charge something else. So this has got some green algae in it, but there's Java fern growing right here at the front. I mean, a lot of these things need to be cleaned, so I'm gonna clean this whole shelf off. I mean, I got a ton of stuff up here, miscellaneous from a bunch of different things, computer parts, lights, all that stuff. This 55 gallons gonna get turned on, flipped over, renewed. Same with this 3 gallon. Excuse me, Molly. Hold on. I thought I turned all my lights on. But here's this tank. This tank hasn't changed much. There's a lot of plants in here that's growing whatever, willy-nilly. I'm using Dustin's ferts that he suggested on this. It's pretty much a bare bottom. Oh, there is some substrate in here, some sand mixed with some gravel and other substrates. I'm just letting the plants do whatever they want in this tank. Then it's got the snail tanks that I was using to feed. Here's the big Oscar, Jack Dempsey convicts, the Severum. I did move some of the fish or found fish old age, whatever. It could be neglect from me a little bit, but this is the one Oscar I got left. And his bite hurts like a mother. Actually broken skin, so yeah. I mean, this tank obviously needs a heavy cleaning, but I'm not worried about it right now. Let's see. Let me turn these on. So I only got a couple male and a female guppy in here. There are white clouds in here. There is hardly no substrate in here. You can see little plants growing. I got Christmas moss and Java moss growing on this. Some bacopa, I believe that is, a kabamba. This is the yellow shrimp tank. Got a lot of, I gotta fix that light, but that's beside the point. Got a lot of clear and yellow shrimp in here, like white and yellows in there. I'm not going to show you the bedroom tank because, yeah, there's a special surprise in there that you guys will get to see eventually. Like I said, this tank is just completely empty, void of snails. I'm going to get this probably up and running tomorrow when I clean the 125. Just scrape the front with the glass cleaner. Get a sponge filter. That sponge filter rehooked back up. This is literally the water tank I just topped off. I'm gonna add. I took all the plants out of here a while ago. I'll post that old video back up. And then I got the living room tank. So I really don't have many tanks that are running right now. All of these are sponge filter, obviously. These two are just no water flow whatsoever. It's just plants, green algae, because all that green algae is from that light. There's red cherry shrimp in there, blue cherry, fancy guppies, different types, fancy guppies, different types, and more fancy guppies. There's a few rubber lip plecos in here. There's a few whiptail plecos in there, or a couple whiptail plecos in there that this hiding. So it's pretty good. These are just my snail tanks. Just literally water buckets that I change water every so often in them. Throw a little bit of fish food every once in a while. But there's 5 white clouds in here. I figured they'd do all right. There is no heater in this tank, and this is probably room temperature, so it's probably 68, 69 degrees, right around that, maybe slightly less. Does fluctuate. The plants don't mind it. Looks like I got some of the grass or whatever that is growing back. Some of that. This, I'm going to put some dirt in here tomorrow, or gravel or something, just to change up the substrate. I may move the fish out of here, maybe not. I might just move them to like a gallon pail with some of the tank water, just so they'll be fine. The white clouds can tolerate the cold. The guppies seem to be fine with it. So I don't know what else I'm going to add to that. Give me some suggestions. I just don't want to have another guppy tank. I mean, this is just a pretty straightforward tank. There's Miss Molly Dolly. Hi, Molly. Say hi. Yeah. This light broke yesterday, so I gotta pull that apart and fix that. I'm gonna probably clear out some of this duckweed, put it over here. But that sponge filter is way more than enough. That's a 40-gallon sponge filter on an 18-gallon tote, and this isn't topped off. So there's probably like 16.5 gallons of water for 7 little fish and 5 little white clouds. You probably can see them. I'm just doing this as a quarantine tank for now. Before I introduce them into, actually, I'm probably going to put the white clouds in that bow front right there. With maybe some shrimp, because the white clouds are small enough that I don't think they'll knock off the little shrimplets if they do anything. I mean, this water is room temperature. No, actually, I got a heater. So this is probably 73 to 76 degrees. I don't know. I mean, the thermometer would tell me. At 78 degrees to be exact. So this tank's pretty much stabilized. I'll add some guppy grass in here. Obviously, some snails are gonna move over. This is a planted substrate, so that's why I was thinking move maybe some blue velvets in here. Put the white clouds over here. Drop the temperature to probably the low 70s or high 60s. The white clouds will be fine. The shrimp will be fine. I mean, geez, Lucas Bretz has shrimp tanks out on his porch that literally the top of the water's cut open with broken with ice, and he has got a sponge filter that just happened to keep the top of the water open, and those things were doing fine. They were cold, but they weren't bad. I mean, shrimp can tolerate a lot of different temperatures. The Neocaridinus can tolerate colder temperatures than I think the softer waters, but I could be wrong. I might actually still have some. This used to be blue velvets, or originally red cherry shrimp, then blue velvets, red cherry shrimp, yellow shrimp. A bunch of different shrimp have come in and out of this tank, and I've moved them as this tank got overflowing with shrimp over the years. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's switch this back to me. I mean, there's not much going on. There's some more maintenance I have to do. The 125, I'm going to move some fish from the 75 over that can tolerate the Jack Dempsey and the Severum and the little convicts in this big tank. I may even reskip. Let me turn this around. I probably even reskip this tank after I clean it up. I think I'm going to do a sand and gravel bottom, or I might remove all that gravel and just put straight sand in here. I have about 150 pounds worth of sand sitting around, or I just may make this a dirted tank and really try to get some plants to grow, like Anubias and Java fern and maybe some jungle val, because the cichlids can be abrasive to plants. At one point, whatever plants were in here that are stuck to that filter now, that are growing miraculously from there, and there's other plants in here I actually had tied down, but the cichlids just eventually beat it to the point that it came up. I'm probably going to glue them, or try to glue some of it to some of the, like some Java moss, Java fern, to the different rocks and wood and stuff like that that's in there. I'm going to take out and clean off that filter. I'm going to clean the 125 or 125 gallon sponge filter, that fine filter there. Probably get that up and running. I actually have to service this FX4. Believe it or not, that little bubbler is only meant for like a 10 or 15, 20 gallon tank max. And it's been running this whole time, plus the FX4. I haven't changed that since I set it up. So the only thing I've done is add water to this and keep the fish fed. Besides that, I'm going to do a water change tomorrow when I clean this. I'm going to do a huge gravel vac. I'm probably going to wait another week or two, let the beneficial bacteria grow on those sponge filters a little bit more, especially with air running through them, and go from there. But at this point, I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to say have a good night. This was doing a quick short live stream, that's so people know I'm alive, I'm back around. Let's take it easy. Have a good night. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think I should do to that 18-gallon gray tote that is right over there, and this 22 or 23-gallon bow front. Let me know. Take it easy.